Hi everyone, this is Roop Thomas, brand manager of RITTER Bags India, and you're watching Furtados TV. We at Furtados are very excited to inform all of you that RITTER Bags is finally, as you can see, available in India. Let me get into the details. While it's very fundamental that gig bags protect your instrument, it's also important to know that they can even look nice and they can look stylish as well. This is basically the vision RITTER Bags had all the way from 1996 since they started manufacturing, and that is one of the main reasons why they are the #1 gig bag makers of musical instruments across the globe. They have around 800 types of bags for various instruments. They're all designed and developed in Switzerland. As you can see guys, I have RITTER Performance and RITTER Session here. There is a big difference in the design. The one on my left here, that's RITTER Session, is a more casual and laid back vibe as far as design is concerned. And here on my right, I have RITTER Performance, which is basically a more loud and sporty vibe. What I'm going to do now is get into further details with RITTER Performance. This particular model is called the RGP-8E, which stands for electric guitar. It's available in this beautiful navy blue color. Right on top here you can see the branding of RITTER. And one interesting fact I must tell you about this product is it is coming in 33 mm of padding, which is the highest, and that's the top of the line. This particular logo here, as you can see, is basically a reflector logo, which talks about safety when you're walking on the road during night. So it actually reflects off, so a lot of people can see that there's somebody walking on the road. So that is something RITTER has taken care of as far as safety is concerned for all musicians. The zips are really intact and very high quality. Another really interesting feature that has been given is the aircraft hanger, if there is a small space constraint in the aircraft to carry your guitar. Now as we come down, you can see the quality and design, which is really beautiful in this beautiful navy blue. Right here there are two zippers provided, very good quality and very smooth, I must say. There is a pocket provided here right in front where you can fit up to an A4 size to carry your notes in rotation. There's an extra pocket here to carry smaller accessories, strings, etc. Now, this particular handle is basically the sign handle, which is very strong, and it's stitched really nice and deep, so it holds the guitar well and it's well balanced when you're carrying it for your gig. As we come to the back, you can see there's a lot of plush padding over here, which usually provides a lot of comfort when you're walking around with a heavy guitar. Now, as you can see below the aircraft hanger, there's a nice lining of RITTER. It's actually stitched and it looks really cool. There's another handle here, which is also quite firmly stitched. Now there's a very interesting feature over here, which basically is the straps. Here you can take a closer look at the straps. They're called seatbelt straps, which is designed in Switzerland, and they basically are very firm and they are slightly narrow, but it does the job really well. Now, as you can see, I pulled it out of this little pouch like thing because they can be hidden there when it's not required, or it doesn't have to dangle when you're carrying it sideways. So that was a very interesting thought. Now, another feature is once you pulled it out and if you're carrying it on your back, this also acts as another pouch that goes all the way down. So that's more space for you to carry even more than what you already have. Now, what is interesting is for us to now see how you lock on the strap, which is also very simple. I must say the quality of the strap and everything is very smooth and very strong. This is provided as a metal holder where you have to just on the ring, and since it's metal, it's very durable. So you just have to do that for both. And that's pretty much it, and then you're ready to take your musical instrument for a gig. Now let's take a look inside the case. As I must say the zip qualities are really fantastic, and it does feel like a premium product. Now, there are other interesting things that are inside the case as well. For example, this particular thing that holds on to your headstock, so your guitar doesn't keep wobbling as you walk. So that's a good and interesting feature that they have thought of. Now in the case, as you can see, they haven't compromised on the way it looks outside, nor have they compromised on the way it looks inside. The stitching is very neat and it does feel like a premium product, and you can feel that your musical instrument can be very safe in it. I'm really impressed. And now you can see I've taken this model called the RGS7E, which is the topmost model in RITTER session for electric guitar. Yes, and when you take a closer look, you can see the design elements are very different because to match the whole style and look, these rounded zips. But I must say the quality is very good, as good as the Performance series. There is a big difference here. The reflector is actually not there, but there is a very nicely stitched RITTER branding right up here. As I turn around, yes, since it is the topmost model, they have provided the aircraft hanger as well, even though it's a different style. Coming back to the front, as you can see, it's pretty much elegant and classy. The rubber branding, as I told you, is always present in all RITTER products, whether it's in Session series or whether it's in Performance series. They have provided the same A4 size pocket for you to fit in all your musical notes. In this particular model, there has been a small change. There is kind of like a pouch right here in between, unlike RITTER Performance where it was actually on the side. Let's go to the back. I already told you about the aircraft hanger, and as you come down we can see everything else is pretty much similar since it is the highest in its series. They have maintained to give all the features but not compromising on any of the design parts. The straps are the same, seatbelt straps. You can lock them on the very same way like Performance series. When you need them and when you don't need them, you can remove them and carry it like this. They have also provided that really cool pocket that's right in the end where you can put your straps in, and they also have the same amount of space for storage again. How cool is that? Now what I'll do is let's take a look inside this particular model. Now since it is the topmost model, you can see they have also provided this particular belt with Velcro, so it holds on to your beautiful instrument and protects it from moving around or wobbling when you're walking. I can say the stitching is pretty much the same and it's really neat inside, and I think it's a beautiful product, and I'm sure that your guitar is going to be safe in here. It's not very different from the Performance series, so they haven't compromised on the quality even though the style is different. So I hope you guys liked the video and I hope it is informative enough. Yes, we're all happy that RITTER is in India right now and you can purchase one very soon. They're available at all our Furtados stores all over the nation, and you can buy it on www.furtadosonline.com. This is me, Roop signing off. Thank you very much.